that's just unacceptable.
New reaction from Governor Dan McKee today in response to an alleged assault at the State House during a rally Friday.
A Providence police officer who was off duty at the time is accused of assaulting a woman who is also his Democratic opponent for a state Senate seat out of Warwick. This story quickly gaining national attention. The officer, John Lugo, was off duty at the time, like we mentioned, but Providence police tell us he's currently on paid administrative leave.
New tonight, we are hearing from Lugo's attorney now for the first time. 12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie joining us from Providence now with what we know about this developing story. Alex.
Lugo's lawyer sent a statement to reporters saying that his office is still trying to identify and speak with witnesses, but that there is far more to what occurred than what's being reported. An incident caught on camera has left Providence police officer John Lugo's job in question.
If what we're being told proves out to be true, he should be severely disciplined, and I would say the man should lose his job.
Video captured by radio and podcast host Bill Bartholomew shows a man who appears to be Lugo punching Rhode Island Political Cooperative co-founder Jennifer Rourke. She also happens to be one of Lugo's Democratic opponents for a state Senate seat in Warwick.
If that's true, you shouldn't, in this day and age, to actually potentially have struck a woman in public. Not only just the confrontation being at the People's House, that's just unacceptable.
Lugo's newly obtained lawyer, Daniel Griffin, sent a statement on behalf of his client. He says there is more to the story and that his office is trying to identify witnesses and analyze other video taken Friday night. He adds in part, he trusts the process and believes that the actual facts will exonerate him. The alleged victim in this case, Jennifer Rourke, told officers she was trying to keep the peace at the rally when she was struck in the head twice and then punched by Lugo. She told 12 News she's disappointed Lugo resorted to violence.
It was a beautiful evening up until that point.
Lugo posted online that he is no longer seeking any political office this fall. He's due back in court in 2 weeks. In Providence, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.
We have new reaction tonight from the attorney representing a Providence police officer accused of assault.
The incident has gained national attention. John Lugo was off duty at the time. He's accused of striking a woman at a rally in response to the Roe v. Wade Supreme Court decision. But Lugo's lawyer tells us there's more to the story. 12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie has more details now from Providence.
Lugo's attorney, Daniel Griffin, says that his client, quote, believes that the actual facts will exonerate him. Meanwhile, we also heard from Governor Dan McKee today, who says that if the allegations are true, Lugo should lose his job. This booking photo shows the night 35-year-old John Lugo was arrested by Rhode Island State Police less than a day after he's accused of simple assault and disorderly conduct.
Well, everybody should be held accountable for their behavior, and it doesn't matter what position they're in.
At an unrelated event, Governor Dan McKee was asked about the incident, which was caught on camera by radio and podcast host Bill Bartholomew. McKee told reporters if the allegations are true, that Lugo should be severely disciplined or lose his job.
In this day and age, to actually potentially have struck a woman in public, not only just the confrontation being at the People's House, that's just unacceptable.
Lugo's newly obtained attorney, Daniel Griffin, sent a statement on behalf of his client, saying his office is working to identify and speak with witnesses and also analyze other video taken Friday night. He adds in part, there is far more to what occurred regarding the incident than what is being reported. The alleged victim in this case, Jennifer Rourke, who happened to be Lugo's Democratic opponent for a state Senate seat in Warwick, told officers she was trying to keep the peace at the rally when she was struck in the head twice and then punched by Lugo.
I never expected that to happen. It's disheartening that it did.
Lugo posted online he would no longer be seeking political office this year. He's due in court in 2 weeks. Providence police leaders didn't have any comment on whether termination was possible for Lugo based on Leobor, but Commissioner Stephen Perry told 12 News what he saw in the video was, quote, reprehensible. In Providence, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.